Hi, my name is Missy Bell. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina, and I am here to talk a little bit about my experience. Right now, I live near downtown Asheville, and we do not have clean water. We do have running water, finally. For a long time, we did not, but we do have running water. Currently currently boiling a big pot of water every day for like hand washing and like scrubbing vegetables, and then we have gallons of water and bottled water for drinking. I can use the dishwasher unsanitized, which is really exciting because for many days we didn't have any water in our pipes at all. So everything was just from bottles, gallons, barrels that we got and filled from friends' houses who lived in places with water. I wanted to talk a little bit about how the first few days were. We're all really traumatized here. Even people, I'm really lucky. There was no damage to my house or anything like that. My family is all alive and safe. But those first bits were really scary. We sort of lost things slowly, power first, and then slowly cell signal got worse and worse and worse, and then we couldn't communicate anymore, or like look at updates or news or anything, hear anything. And then we lost water. We slowly found out via radio, from like walking through the neighborhood and finding neighbors who had their radios on, that there was some news on Blue Ridge Public Radio that we could listen to. We found out that we were completely cut off from the outside world. We couldn't get in or out. All of the routes were closed, and around that time people started lining up at gas stations, but because there was no internet, cell service, electricity, you could only pay with cash. So if you didn't have any cash, which we didn't, you couldn't get gas. You couldn't buy, like some grocery stores were like putting their food out and offering that, but you couldn't buy it because you didn't have any cash. Most places were destroyed or closed. Like restaurants, like couldn't cook. It was so, it was really truly terrifying to be trapped with no way to communicate, with no water, with no like understanding of when you might be able to get food. Neighbors started sort of cooking the things that they had in their refrigerators that was going bad on grills outside and sharing amongst each other. The sharing community really was a really amazing thing to see. But yeah, the first couple days was really intensely scary, until World Central Kitchen got here, and there was some relief that was starting to be provided for people. Now, many of our favorite places are gone. I'm an independent filmmaker, and the theater where I tended to show my films is destroyed completely. Many artists, everything is destroyed. Some venue spaces are gone, completely just washed away or completely flooded with mud. Many people lost their homes. Most people lost their ability to work for at least a month and didn't have any income or way of making income. We can't really support the tourist industry at this time of year, so like we usually would, and so many of our businesses are in danger of closing forever. The theater community was hit in the ways that all of the other communities here were hit, and everyone is just trying to rebuild, trying to recover, trying to feel safe. And so we appreciate any help. Yeah, there's a lot. Anytime it starts to rain, we all collectively lose our breath because nothing is ever going to be the same again.